So sound waves enter the outer ear and travel through the ear canal to the middle ear, and then onto the inner ear, and then onto the auditory nerve. With conductive hearing loss, that would be if there was an obstruction or infection in the outer or middle ear. So I've drawn a blockage right here in the ear canal or outer ear. We'll say that some wax buildup. So sound would still get through. Start here. But once it got to the blockage, it would be muffled or not as intense. So then it would go through, and it would go through the middle ear and then the inner ear. But when it gets to the auditory nerve, it's muffled and not quite as intense. So a sensory neural hearing loss would be if there was trauma in the inner ear, possibly caused by exposure to loud noises. So sound would go through the outer ear, like normal, through the ear canal, and then to the middle ear. And once it hit the inner ear, the damage would cause the sound to be decreased, but the sound would still get to the auditory nerve, but it would be muffled and would be not as stimulated. So a mixed hearing loss would be if there was abnormalities in the outer or middle and the inner ear. So there's an obstruction here in the ear canal, and then also hearing loss or damage to the cochlea. So the sound would be less intense from the outer ear to the middle ear. So here, and then it would be less intense. And then it would get to the inner ear and be even less intense with significantly decreased stimulation to the auditory nerve. So we have conductive loss and sensory neural loss.